I can't. I can't do it with this team anymore. Let me just go ahead and tweet this little link out. I can't. I'm over it. Oh my goodness, man. I'm disgusted, bro. I'm disgusted. I didn't even plan on streaming. What's going on, Biggie? I didn't even plan on streaming, man. But this team got me so irritated that I gotta speak. I have to speak. I have to speak. Oh my goodness, man. For the love of everything that's holy, can we please end this? Like, guys, seriously, deadass. Can we please end whatever it is the Washington Wizards are trying to do? Can we please get rid of it? I watched the Nets game. I didn't want to do it on stream because I already knew what was going to happen. Oh my God. Kuz already wants out. So we got a head start. We can get rid of Kuzma. Get a first or two first round picks for him. He's been playing fantastic. Keep padding them stats, Kuz. I don't care if they coming in losses or not. Will Barton keep hooping like you did today so we can get rid of you. Porzingis went out with the back tightness. He's been having a terrific season. We can go ahead and get rid of KP too. Kuz don't want to be here. We can get something from him. I don't blame Kuz for not wanting to be here. Who would want to be here? Honestly. Who would want to be here? I don't even want to be here. I don't understand. Going from the Lakers and LeBron to this? All these veterans, KCP, Kuz, everybody finds out. They come to DC and they find out how big of a mess it is. They found out how big of a mess it is. And then they be ready to split. They be like, I'm out of here. Because it's a mess. It's a mess. The team's a mess. Everything's a mess. The ownership's a mess. The GM's a mess. The coaching's a mess. Everything's a freaking mess. I'm ready to move on from Kuz. Get some first round picks. KP get a first round pick. Will Barton get whatever. Brad, like I said on Twitter, Bradley Beal's going to fake want to be here for like 2 more seasons. And then he's going to, 1 or 2 more seasons. And then he's going to force his way out and get rid of that no trade clause once they find the team that he wants to go to. I'm ready to end this, man. The Wizards have the 6th worst record right now in the NBA. The 6th. The Wizards are like, I'm sure they're more ass than they were last season at this point. Oh my goodness. 11-17, 7 straight losses. And these dudes ain't even go to the West Coast yet. Bro, please, please, please recoup some first round picks. Let's act like, it's okay. We suck. Y'all suck. We all knew it. I said it the whole off season. We had Wizards fans trying to be optimistic. And I was hoping for them. But we all knew what had to happen. And it hasn't happened. This team is horrible. This team is garbage. Can we please just be proactive? Kuzma's not coming back. He's not re-signing here. He doesn't want to come back here. Can we move on from him? Can we move on from KP? Can we get some first round picks, some draft compensation, just for y'all to mess it up anyway and draft somebody like Johnny Davis who's, my God. I don't know. It's like you want draft picks for a team that can't draft. You want top-end talent for a team that can't build a complete surrounding complementary team around the top-end talent. What can this Wizards team do correctly? What does Tommy in the front office do correctly? They can't build a team correctly around decent top-end talent. They can't fill the roster out with decent talent. The coaching always is an issue. The rotations is always an issue. Then we always circle back to Tommy. Yeah, he's made some decent trades here and there. At the end of the day, he sucks. Just like West sucks. They all suck. Please, my God. Get rid of this, bro. End this. I'm tired of doing this every single season. I'm tired of acting and feeling like this every single season. We suck. We're ass. It's not we're ass, their ass. I'm not included in this. I wanted them to blow it up. Their ass, not me. Not we're, they are. It's terrible. It's terrible. I mean, this product is disgusting, it's despicable, it's atrocious, it's inhumane, it's sadistic. Oh my God. Like, it's disgusting. And I'm tired of watching it, and I'm tired of it. This is why I haven't been doing no watch along streams, because this team is not worth watching. This team is not worth watching. They are not. Please, 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 Ted. I'm talking to you now, Ted, because all those other dudes, it's pointless talking to them, because I don't know what they're doing. They shouldn't have jobs. If they should have jobs, it should be like pushing paperwork or something. You know, putting stamps on papers. That's what they should be doing in the front office. Somewhere demoted and hitting, Tommy should be hitting stamps on papers or something. I mean, bro. The Wizards, you see the Chicago Bulls, right? They're not looking that good. They look like they got their problems. Everybody's up for grabs. Vucevic, DeRozan, Levine, they ready to blow that whole thing up, shebang up. You saw what the Jazz did. Their run was over. Blew that shebang up. Steve, yes, the Kings have a better squad than us. The Kings have an absolutely better squad than the Wizards. They're better at point guard. Sabonis and Porzingis are both pretty good, really good. De'Aaron Fox, I already said point guard. Keegan Murray, they have a really good young top end first round pick who looks really good. Good veteran in Harrison Barnes. Davion Mitchell off the bench. Bogdanovich. They got a really nice surrounding squad, and they're winning games. They're 14-11 right now. Better than we ever have looked. I mean, yes, I would pick the King squad. They look like they finally getting it together over there. Finally, after however many years, where we're still stuck in the same spots. We have one less loss. We have one less loss than the San Antonio Spurs, Houston Rockets. Yeah, the San Antonio Spurs and Houston Rockets. The Washington Wizards have one less loss. They have 17 losses. The Spurs and Houston have 18 losses. What's the difference between those two teams in comparison to the Wizards? They're supposed to be tanking. They're supposed to be bad. They're where they're supposed to be at. The Wizards, they're supposedly supposed to be competitive this season. I mean, we all knew it. We all knew it. But it's just they're so, like, it's okay for fans to be a little delusional. Thank you for remembering up, Kevin, my guy. You say, hey, at least we still got the Eagles and Commanders to keep us happy. I think we need to do scouts and a whole new front office and just clean house. You're absolutely correct. I mean, this is why I enjoy my Sundays. I watch my Eagles and I'm happy. And this is why I told you last stream, Kevin. Y'all just need Washington fans. Y'all just need to focus on the Commanders. You know, y'all had a good bye week. These Wizards are nothing. Like, they're irritating. They're annoying. Biggie said, we have the pieces. Just no one will fire West because the front office will look stupid because they invest so much in West as decision maker. Is not only is it West though, Biggie, it's Tommy too. What has Tommy done? He brought in KP. He got Kuz. Cool. What else has Tommy done that's like certified bangers? Like, oh my goodness. I just, it's not only the coaching, it's the front office as well. They stink. They all stink. They all stink, man. They all stink. They cannot build. You're right. You know, not saying that KP, Bill, and Kuz are like a top tier, top 3, but they're decent enough to not be 11 and 17. So you're right on that, Biggie. They're decent enough. That 3 is decent enough to not be 11 and 17. My God. But the issue is, because it's not only coaching, but it's the surrounding talent. It's the surrounding talent. My boy Damo, he put up the same number he put up for New Orleans. He put up Zion, McCollum. He put up Zion, McCollum, and Brandon Ingram numbers. It was very comparable to Kuz, KP, and Brad. What was the difference outside of Zion just being better than all 3 of the other Wizards? But what's the biggest difference? The Pelicans' surrounding pieces are really, really good. The Pelicans have really good surrounding pieces. Whether it's Murphy, Alvarado, Jones. They have so many, Valanciunas. They have so many good surrounding players on that team outside of Ingram, Williamson, and McCollum. The Pelicans would not be that good if it was just them 3 and a bunch of average dudes. No. The Pelicans have a terrific surrounding cast. A terrific surrounding cast. The Wizards, outside of Kuz, KP, Bill, who can we really say is a top end surrounding piece on this team? Absolutely none. Nobody. The Wizards have always had issues surrounding their top end talent with a decent surrounding squad. When it was the Brad and John era, they struggled to build a nice complementary team, to build them to consistent sustainability. It was a lot of John, it was a lot of Brad, with some Otto in there, and that was it. Because you know what they got? Ian Mahinmi, Andrew Nicholson. They got a bunch of them dudes. Chris Humphries, Jason Smith. I mean, it's disgusting. It's really irritating because I'm tired. I'm tired of this organization, man. I really am. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing, bro. And I've been saying it the whole off season, guys. If y'all remember the off season streams, I said this team was a playing team. They may still be worse than a playing team. They may still be worse than a playing team. They may still be worse than a playing team. And I hope this 7-game losing streak, because Brad hasn't been here, so we can dead all the Wizards are better without Bradley Beal. No, they suck with him and they suck without him. They suck in general, bro. It doesn't matter if it's Bradley Beal being there or if Bradley Beal's gone. They suck with him and they suck without him. And he got $250 million when they should have got rid of him. That's the problem. This team is so delusional. They're so delusional. You can be a fan and be delusional. That's okay because you're a fan. You cannot be in the front office and the owner of a team and be delusional. Because you're going to end up in purgatory. It's awful. It's an awful product to watch. John Wall came back the other day, was saying this is his city, and the fans got more excited than I've ever seen them get excited. You want to know why? Because the Wizards have done absolutely jack since John has been gone. Everybody keeps talking about get over John, move on. The Wizards have given the fans no reason to move on from John Wall. They've given the fans no reason. What have the Wizards done to make fans forget about John? They've done absolutely nothing. They've done nothing since he's been gone. A gentleman's sweep in the first round of the playoffs, a 4-1 loss to the 76ers, that's what we got? That's what we got. Move on from... What? Yeah. And that was the most lit I've seen the arena this whole season. Is when John was there. John getting the crowd hyped like that. Kuzma hasn't done it. Bradford damn sure hasn't done that. KP hasn't done that. Nobody can get the crowd hyped like that. Like John can. People talking about people on Twitter talking about move on, move on, move on. Tell the team to give me a reason to move on. Because I have none. They've given me no reason. All they've given me is ass. And I'm tired of it. All they've given me is consistent booty. Like, Tay, please, wake up. Wake up, bro. Oh my goodness, wake up. It's okay. You made a mistake. You made another mistake. You made another mistake. You gave Brad a max contract. You shouldn't have gave him that. You should have traded him. You made a mistake. You know what Bradley Beal said? Bradley Beal said he didn't have a choice. Bradley Beal said he didn't have a choice but to come back. He don't even want to be here. He was forced to be here. Kuz don't want to be here. I don't know how KP feel. But I mean, I'm sure he just wanted to have a good season and stay healthy. That was his goals. I don't know how he feeling. I mean, my God, bro. Brad told the people this season his hand was forced. He don't want to be here. And that's supposed to be your face of the franchise. Okay. Okay. The guy that's supposed to be your face of the franchise said, I'm not going to say my hand was forced, but pretty much my hand was forced. I ain't have another option out there. That's your face of the franchise. That's who the fans are supposed to get behind. That's who the fans are supposed to get behind, Ted. This is the guy you paid $250 million to. The guy who said he only came back pretty much because he ain't have no other options. AKA, y'all was the only ones who can give him the money he was looking for. It's pathetic. Y'all are pathetic. Ted, this is pathetic, man. Please. This is pathetic. You want to know why it's pathetic? It's a 7-game losing streak. Well, it's irritating, period. Losing 7 games in a row is irritating, period. But you know what the difference is, brother? Brother Ted? If we were in the position of Orlando, right? Or Houston, right? Or Detroit, right? It would be less irritating because we would have legitimate top 3 type young prospects to get behind. The Detroit Pistons are 7-22, worst record in the NBA. 3 losses in a row. I feel better about the Pistons' future than I do the Wizards. The Orlando Magic are 8-20. I feel so much more better and confident and excited in their future than I do the Washington Wizards. The Houston Rockets, 8-18. I feel better about their future than I do the Washington Wizards. Why is that? Because they're rebuilding and they're trying to build something and they have a lot of young, fun, young guys who you can get behind. So even though they're losing, their fans understand that they're trying to grow as a franchise. The Wizards are losing, but they're trying to act like they're winners, and they aren't. I don't understand. The fans don't even have young guys who they can fully get behind. Every young player is like a split, and if they like them or if they don't like them. It's annoying. The Pistons have so many young guys that on their team that they can get behind. So even through the losses, you're looking at the development and the growth of Jaden Ivey, Jalen Duren, etc. The Magic, you're looking at the growth of Wagner, Paolo, Cole Anthony, Suggs, even Bol. Rockets, Jalen Green, Jabari Smith, Kevin Porter Jr., Sengun, or Goon. You're looking at the growth of these young players. So when you're on a 3-game winning streak like the Magic, even though you're 8-20, you're like, let's go. You're like, let's go. But you're more okay with 7-game losing streaks because the expectation is rebuilding for the future. The fans are behind young prospects. They don't care about the Dubs right now because they understand the direction of the franchise. The direction of the franchises of the Pistons, Magic, Rockets, Spurs, etc. is the future. That's their goal. That's the fans' understanding. They understand that the team is not looking to compete right now. They're looking to grow. So they get these young, talented players that these fans can get behind. So even though they're 7-22, they have so many young guys that you're excited to see grow within the organization and grow within the future. They have hope. These franchises have hope for the future. That they can be up there eventually where the Celtics are now, where the 76ers are now, where the Bucks are now, where the Warriors are now, where the Grizzlies are now. But you look at the Wizards. What do the Wizards fans have to look forward to for the future? Let me know. What young prospect do the Wizards have that even throughout the losses, everybody could just get behind? Like you can get behind a Jaden Ivey. Like you can get behind a Jabari Smith. Like you can get behind a Paolo Banchero. Like you can get behind any of these younger guys. Who on the Wizards feels like this in the Wizards fan base? Denny is like, one game everybody's saying the dude sucks. Next game everybody's saying clips. Rui Hachimura. One game people saying, it's just, he can't pass the ball. He doesn't defend it. And the next game, everybody loves Rui. Nobody has a guy, all the young guys that we can all just say, this is the guy. This is the guy. He's going to take us there. This is the guy. I'm excited for his development and his growth. We have no de facto young prospects like that. None. Instead, we're stuck with an owner who's delusional, who's in denial about the team, about where they stand in the NBA, and what direction they should be going in. We have an owner who's delusional in all these factors. And as Wizards fans, we just have to stay in here, be upset, be irritated, look at 7-game losing streaks while this franchise and Monumental tries to sell us a dream that, once again, as I say for the 1,000th time, does not exist. It does not exist. Goodwin. I love Goodwin, Corey. Yes, sure, Goodwin. But Goodwin, how old is Jordan Goodwin? Jordan Goodwin is, I'm pretty sure, a decent age, but he's a fun watch, yes. He's 24, going on 25. But yes, Jordan Goodwin is a nice little find. Sure, I love Goodwin. I'm happy he's getting the time. He's fun. But he ain't no 20-year-old kid. You know, like, it's ridiculous, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's annoying. It's annoying, and this is the precedent that the Wizards have established. They need to clear house. Ted, because I know you're not selling nothing. You need to clear house in that front office. Please stop running this like Ted's freaking candy shop. Ted and Son's candy shop. Please stop running this organization like a mom and pop store. Get rid of these guys. Clear house. Get guys who aren't connected with this team and this franchise in this area so they can build their own vision and get serious and let them do what they want to do and not what you want to do. Because what you want to do ain't been working, and it ain't worked for a long time, buddy. It ain't worked for a long time, my guy. So please, 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 in this, Tommy. I mean, not Tommy. Tommy, please go away. Ted, in this. It's painful. It is painful. It's painful. Every decision, almost every decision the Wizards make is a bad one. I just, like, bro, not too long ago, the Pelicans were where we was at. They got lucky and got Zion, which is what we tried to do. Get lucky and get number one. It happened to the Pelicans. But still, even without that, AD wanted to go. They got rid of AD. Brought in Brandon Ingram. Brought in Lonzo Ball. Continue to build off of that. Drafted really well. The Cavaliers, they were where we were at not too long ago. What happened to them? Drafted really well. And then built around that. Made the right moves. Got Jared Allen. Got Donovan Mitchell. Drafted Evan Mobley. Drafted Darius Garland. Made the right moves. What are the Wizards doing? Look at the Pacers. The Pacers are more fun than us. The Pacers are better than us. We can't beat the Pacers. But still, look at the Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton. Benedict Mathurin. They got a young little fun squad. Nimbard. Look at the guys they got. They look fun. They look fun and exciting. And look at us. Look at us. Look at the Wizards. What do we got? A $250 million player who only came back because he ain't have no other option. We have a guy in Kyle Kuzma who doesn't want to be here anymore, and I absolutely do not blame him. And then we got Kristaps Porzingis, who's trying to resurrect the narrative around him and return to his former self. And then he'll probably be done with us and want to split too. Kuz is ready to split. It's only a matter of time before Bill's ready to split. And he drops the act. And KP, who knows with him? But if the Wizards can't give him what he's looking for, he's going to be ready to split. So, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It is. It is. I would rather be the Magic right now at 8-20 or the Pistons right now at 7-22 in their current situation with their current players as opposed to 11-17 in Washington's situation with Washington's current team. I would so much rather be 7-22 right now than 11-17. I would so much rather only have 7 wins on the season. I do not care. I would much rather be in the Pistons, Magic, Rockets situation. The Spurs, they got it. They said, you know what? DeJounte Murray, you're really talented. Get on up out of here, bud. We trying to go rebuild this thing. The Utah Jazz said, you know what, Donovan, Rudy? This little era, we good, but we ain't good enough. And y'all got issues with each other. Out the door they go. And they still got an exciting team. They've come down to earth a little bit at 15-14 now. But still, they got some things to look forward to. The Wizards. We're going to make Brad our future. Brad wants to build a winning culture here. He wants to win a championship in DC. And we want to do everything in our power to accommodate him in that. You know? Sure, buds. I know the guy you're paying $250 million to only is playing in DC because he had no other options and his hand was practically forced. That's not speculation. That's not rumors. He said that out of his own mouth on a podcast. He had no choice. Nothing else could fit what he was looking for. The fans still love a player that isn't here anymore and hasn't been here for the last 2-3 years. They love him more than anybody else on this team. You want to know why? Because the Washington Wizards as an organization has failed to make the fans want to move on from John, to make the fans forget about John. They have absolutely failed. So stop telling people who care so much about John to get over him. What have the Wizards done to make the fans want to move on from John and want to forget about John? Nothing. If y'all are satisfied with a gentleman's sweep against the 76ers in 1 year of Russell Westbrook, then be my guest. But it ain't me. Because we still in the same spot. We're still stuck in the same loop. Only difference now, you got a guy making $250 million. And he only here because we was the only realistic option for him. Bada boom, bada bang. This is embarrassing, man. This is really embarrassing. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of going through this. It's irritating. It's irritating. The Wizards are supposed to be getting progressively better, right? They get worse. They always get worse. How do you always get worse? You've given all this money to a man who doesn't really want to be here. Why? How? How do you mess up this bad consistently? Oh my goodness. I don't understand why the Wizards can't get it right. They cannot get it right. They cannot get it right. Like, bro. Oh my goodness, I'm so irritated. I'm so irritated. I'm so irritated. Tommy Shepard on Johnny Davis' position. He could go between the 1 and 2 easily. Goofy. He's a fool. Goofy. He's a buffoon. Tommy Shepard. We're very excited to add Monte and Will as proven players at the point guard and shooting guard positions, 2 areas that were top priorities for us to address this offseason. Guess what, buddy? You still need to address them because it ain't fixed. Thank you for the $1.99, Kevin. I appreciate it.
I ain't never, ever seen you act like this before. You getting buckets. How you feel?
Tommy Shepard. Tommy Shepard said he prefers a more traditional point guard that can get the Wizards into their offensive sets more than the scoring guard. Guess what? Your starting point guard can't do neither. Tommy Shepard. We're sprinting to the starting line. Excited for the upcoming season. Well, guess what, Tommy? Well, guess what? Y'all doing hurdles right now. They done shot the gun in the air. First hurdle. Y'all done fall and trip all over the joint. Y'all done ran to the starting line. Hit the... Y'all running. First hurdle. Jump, fall all over, then tumble all over the place. The first hurdle, Tommy. Y'all excited and sprinting to the starting line. Y'all done tripped and fell over the first hurdle, and the race just started. Y'all done lost already. Tommy. Good job. Good job. Terrific job. Tremendous job. Tremendous job. Tommy Shepard commends Wes Unseld Jr. for the weathering the storm in his first season as an NBA coach. Well, I hope he ain't on a boat in the sea, because that sea it's getting crazy, that storm. And I feel like he's drowning right now. So somebody got to go help that dude and take him to safety. And that safety is not in Washington, D.C. Good work, Tommy. Tremendous work. Tremendous work. Tommy Shepard. On the non-negotiables he looks for in a draft prospect. Aggressive, assertive, relentless. Where is it at? Where is it at? We still searching, man. Good work, Tommy. Good work. I'm glad those are the non-negotiables, right? Great. Looking at your draft resume, Tommy. I'm glad those are your non-negotiables. Tommy Shepard. On re-signing Bradley Beal, we have built our roster to complement his all-around game and couldn't be more excited to have him make the commitment to keep our franchise moving in the right direction. Washington Wizards, 6th pick in a draft currently in the lottery. 11-17, 7-game losing streak. Tommy Shepard checks notes. We have built our roster to complement his all-around game and couldn't be more excited to have him make the commitment to keep our franchise moving in the right direction. Let me check again on Tankathon. The Wizards are 6, 11-17, lost 7 games in a row. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Matter of fact, let's check on Bradley Beal and his thoughts on the Wizards. Let me see if I can find that really quick. Not sure. Bradley Beal. Business side of it, there were no teams in the market, just free agency wise. Just being frank, there was nowhere else for me to go where I can win. Realistically, I won't say my hand was forced, but this was my best decision. That's the guy who recommitted to the team. Let's check back here. We built our roster to complement his all-around game and could be more excited to have him make the commitment to keep our franchise moving in the right direction. Right direction. Check Tankathon. Washington Wizards are 6, 11-17, lost 7 in a row, 1-9 in their last 10. Right direction. Realistically, I won't say my hand was forced, but this was my best decision. Bradley Beal on no chill with Gilbert Arenas. Interesting. Good work, Tommy. Great work, Tommy. Great work. Terrific work, Tommy. You've outdone yourself this time. Great work, Tommy. Terrific. Just terrific work. I mean, everything I'm seeing from this offseason is just, you've done a tremendous job, Tommy. Just a tremendous job. I'm so proud of you. You honestly deserve to be moved somewhere else, that's not in DC, because you've done such a good job, right, interesting step in the right direction, right, guys? Just interesting. Nice. Just, I don't know, guys. Just, I'm just. Guys, you tell me, man. This team is washed. This franchise is washed. Unbelievable. This team. Unbelievable, this franchise. This is just a joke, man. Seriously. This is a joke. It's really a joke. They got me in here hot because I'm mad. Because I'm truly mad. This is terrible. Delusional. Delusion in the front office. Delusion from the owner of your team. I just can't believe it. Tommy Shepard, once again. We need some more dogs. Y'all see the dogs? Where are the dogs at? Jordan Goodwin. I like Jordan. Jordan got some dog in him. But where are the dogs at? Good work, Tommy. They at the pound. You're right, Kevin. They are at the pound, man. They at the pound for sure. I just... yes, facts, kid. They found Jordan Goodwin. They just happened to have to give him playing time. They just so happened to have to get Jordan Goodwin playing time. They didn't give Jordan Goodwin playing time because, you know, hey, let's go to you, Jordan. You had a good offseason. You had a good summer league. Let's go to you. They just had so many injuries. They had injuries. So he was forced into playing time. I mean, bro, this man is insane. I can't with him. I just... I don't know. Guys, I don't know. Let's check this out. Let's check this out. Tommy Shepard, your boy. Tommy Shepard, your boy. Tommy Shepard on the PG position for the Wizards. That's our focus for sure in the offseason. Well, guess what, Goofy? It's still a position of priority in the next offseason because you didn't fix it. Once again, Tommy, you failed to fix the point guard position. You failed. Good work, Tommy. You're such a great trader, though. You're such a terrific trader. Thanks, Tommy. Matt, you said I don't think take it as a smart since we don't travel. That's why I said I just... This is funny. I'm glad Tommy Shepard's idea of a big swing was acquiring Kristaps Porzingis. Extremely talented big. Extremely talented. But let's be realistic about where KP was before he was traded to the Washington Wizards. Kristaps Porzingis was a known injury-prone big, extremely talented, but could barely stay on the floor. It's not... I mean, the Wizards definitely got the better end of the deal, in my opinion, in the trade, but he was traded for a guy who wasn't working in DC and another guy who was barely getting playing time in Bertans. They were so ready to get rid of him. You're talking about a big swing like the Wizards traded for Donovan Mitchell or something. Like who's averaging 26, 27 points per game at the time of the trade. You're acting like Porzingis was playing like Jaylen Brown or something at the time. Like, those are big swings. Porzingis is like, currently what Porzingis is doing is rebuilding his name and rebuilding the stigma around him into a positive light. Because before he was moved to the Wizards, he was looked at as a guy who was talented but couldn't stay on the floor. So if that's your idea of a big swing, because a lot of people could look at KP as damaged goods. If that's your idea of a big swing, Tommy, cool. Cool. Like, I'm just saying, man. This team is a mess. They disgust me. Honestly, they really do. They disgust me. And that's about it, man. That's about it. That's all I really had to say. I just had to get on here and say that, guys. I didn't even expect to be on here for 50-something plus minutes, but they done made me so upset that I done forgot about it. Stevie said that defensive belt went to another team. They done lost the belt. They done lost the belt. Where'd the belt go? Where'd that belt go? They over here the joint dusty. Joint collecting dust. Where the belt at? Wes, where's the belt? The Wizards gonna win a game finally. Y'all know who got the belt? Who the last person to get the belt? Y'all left the belt? Somebody leave the belt at home? Y'all check the belt in the lost and found bin. They don't know where the belt is. Dudes done lost the belt. It's been so long. They don't even know. They lost track of who got the belt. They don't even know where the belt at. They don't know who got the belt. The person who got the belt don't even know what he did with the belt. The belt done went to his house and it fell in behind the dresser. It's all in the back underneath the dresser collecting dust. All dust bunnies all on it. He don't know where it's at now. It's been so long since he had the belt. Since they used the belt. Dudes ain't been asking where it's at. I forgot who got the belt last. Like, where'd the belt go? Dudes gotta find the belt. Dudes done lost the belt, bro. They done lost the belt. Nobody know what the belt is. Where is the belt? Nobody know what the belt is. The belt at KP house. He said KP the last dude who got it. The belt under KP done fell under KP bed. KP done check. You know he don't be checking under his bed. He done checked under his bed. The belt not there. He got to go home and search high and low. Can't find the belt nowhere. Belt in the concession stand somewhere. Probably at the team shop. They done put it up there by accident. Somebody thought it was a replica. I don't know. They thought it was on sale. It's over there at concessions. You can buy the belt for $100 right now. You can buy the belt. The staff at Monumental done. They thought it wasn't the real thing. They done because it just got lost and somebody just happened to pick it up. I mean, my goodness, bro. This team is a joke. This team is really a joke. It's a joke. G Wiz, John, you right. G Wiz got the belt. G Wiz the one who got the belt. You know who got the belt? You know who got the belt? You know who got the belt? G-Man got the belt. G-Man came back for that one time that I seen on Twitter, and G-Man was back. G-Man got the belt. G-Man has the belt. He snuck and got the belt. Nobody know where the belt at. The belt is lost forever. Nobody remember who got the belt. My man G-Man got the belt. Not G-Wiz. G-Man got the belt now. I know he made us pit stop through. I seen him on Twitter. I was hyped. Because G-Man was my mascot. That was my guy. When I was a kid, I was a G-Man guy. G-Man done stole the belt on his way out. G-Man got the belt. I don't want you to give it back to him. I'm just, man, I'm really disgusted, guys. I'm really disgusted. It's ridiculous. There you said Wall. Y'all said Wall took the belt back to LA with him. I believe it. John then took the belt back to LA. The belt gone. It's nuts. It's really nuts. I'm telling y'all. But man, I'm done. I'm done, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in quickly for this stream. I was planning on streaming tomorrow, but I'm just getting it out the way today. F it. I'ma just talk about it today because the one time I said, let me watch this Wizards game real quick. Let me watch this Wizards product real quick. They disgust me instantly. I said, you know what? Y'all got it. Y'all got it, man. Don't even worry about it. But thank y'all for tuning in, man. You know, I love y'all. Y'all have been terrific. Hello, Olivia. But this is disgusting, man. I want better for the team. I want better for this franchise. It's terrible. It's really terrible out here. The Wizards are over here hanging around with OKC, San Antonio, Houston, Orlando, Charlotte. Charlotte we all knew was going to be bad. They haven't had LaMelo. Then they lost Miles Bridges. We knew they was going to be bad. So that's not a surprise. Detroit. They hanging around the likes of these teams. And you know what's crazy? Right now, Orlando would have Chicago's first round pick. So Orlando would have 2 first round picks because of the Vucevic trade, I'm pretty sure. The Pelicans would have the Lakers' first round pick right now because of the AD trade right now. The Pelicans good, and they got a first round pick currently with the Lakers' current status. That's how you GM right there. That's how you do it. Minnesota, where they're currently standing, Utah would have back-to-back picks in the lottery. Look at the Wizards. Look at the Wizards. Disgusting, man. It's disgusting. I mean, you could talk about all the players the Wizards passed over and what they, but they, I mean, these dudes is terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. You know, and it's irritating. You want to know why it's extra irritating, guys? It's extra irritating because the Wizards are eventually going to go on like 3-game winning streaks, etc. And they're going to ruin this. They're going to ruin. So I don't even think we should be talking about Victor and Scoot and things like that. Because when you're on a team that wants to win games, even though they shouldn't be wanting to win games because they suck and can't compete with the top, they are going to try all the way until they're the 10th seed. That's what it's looking like right now, a 10th seed season. They're not going to stay in this 6-seed realm, this 6-seed realm. They're going to try to bring in John Collins. Nice little high flyer John Collins. They're going to bring in John Collins in here. They're going to trade Kuz to maybe Atlanta. Tommy bringing in John Collins. He's going to try to sell us on John Collins. Yeah, we loved Kuz and what he brought to the city. But with John Collins, I feel like he's just a terrific fit at the 4 spot. He brings us a much simpler game. You know, athletic, could play above the rim, could block shots. And he's going to try to sell us on some BS like John Collins, acting like we're supposed to be happy and satisfied with that. Like that's going to move the needle at all for this franchise. Like that's going to move the needle at all for this team. Oh, God, this team is... Oh, they're so delusional. The dudes in the front office are so delusional. It makes me sick. It truly makes me sick. I'm not lying. It truly makes me sick, y'all. It truly makes me sick. My throat's starting to hurt. I've been yelling too much. I'm gonna lose my voice tomorrow. But that's it for me, man. I'm about to go get some McDonald's or something right now. I'm hungry. I'm angry. My stomach growling. The Wizards got me. My stomach growling. I'm hungry. I'm about to go get some eats. The team, we want them to tank. The team not going to tank. We know they're not going to tank. It's just irritating, man. It's irritating. You want to know why? You want to know why I know the Wizards won't tank? You want to know why? You want to know why I know the Wizards won't tank? Because of this man right here. This man right here. Mark these words. Underline them. Look at his face. We will never, ever tank. This is the face of a man who is delusional, in denial, and doesn't care about the fan base, no matter what he says. Remember that, Wizards fans. This is the face of a man who's out of touch with the fan base, doesn't really care what the fan base feels and how they feel, because if he was, he would have been changed some stuff, but he hasn't. And he's in denial, and he's delusional. We will never, ever tank. Mark these words, underline them. That's how I know the Wizards will never, ever tank. The man himself, Mr. Monumental himself, he already done said it and written in stone. That's how I know they'll never tank. It's written in stone. So I don't even think about tanking. The man himself already. That's the mindset of the owner right there. And what the owner says goes. The GM, he listens to what the owner wants. At the end of the day. At the end of the day. So that's tough. That's tough. You ain't wrong, Kevin. You ain't wrong. He's not in tune with the fan base at all. He doesn't care about what the fan base says. The fan base has been complaining for a very, very, very long time. The fan base has been consistent in one thing, and that's blow it up. That is blow it up. That is blow it up. That is the one consistent thing that I've seen with the Wizards fan base. That is the most consistent thing that I've seen with a Wizards fan base. Blow it up. Blow it up. I don't know if that's facts or not, Justin, but I do know he was saying some truth on that network. I do know that. He was spitting some truth on that network. I do know that. But I don't know, Stefan. I really don't know, man. I really can't tell you. But that's all I got. That's all I got for y'all, big dog. I don't know, Kevin. I don't know. I don't know the specific. I don't know. I just know that he was gone. But I don't know. I don't know any of that. I have no information on that. I have no clue. All I know is he was spitting facts on that network. On a network where heavy criticism isn't isn't a thing that's really spewed on that network. It's a lot of glass half full, trash positivity, whatever they got going on over there. But come on, man. It's terrible. It's truly terrible. So, oh well. It'd be like that, guys. So, I'm done being angry. I was angry. I really was. I was a very angry man. I'm not that angry anymore. Um, and yeah, that's all I got. Justin, you ain't lying. You ain't lying, man. You are not lying. But that's all I got. But that's it, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. This team is a disgrace. This organization is a disgrace. Everything about it's a disgrace. It's sickening. It's sickening. It's tiring. It's irritating. I'm about to go get like some nuggets from McDonald's or something. I just need some sweet and sour sauce, or should I get barbecue sauce? I don't know. I'm about to go get some McDonald's. I'm about to go eat. I'm over this. I'm not about to do it. Not doing it. Alright, guys. Have a good one. This was the stream that was supposed to happen tomorrow, but I just used a lot of energy for today. So probably no stream tomorrow because I just streamed today and got extremely irritated. And my voice is probably going to be gone tomorrow because I just did a lot of yelling. But, have a good night, guys. Stay sane with this team. Thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate you, Gil. Take a good one. Have a good one, guys. Peace, man.